and I'm not going to take a nice coin that's, that's really, really nice. And, I'm not looking to, like you say, find that one rare coin and ruin it,
Right. Oh my goodness. They
But,
probably cancel my show.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So you're mostly looking at just the outside quarter inch or so of the ring as far as design wise. If I was gonna look for a design in a coin, I want to be looking at the outside quarter inch of the perimeter of the ring, basically, right? Or what am I trying to say there? You know what I mean?
Put it like this. Everyone seen a Libertad. You've seen a Libertad.
Yeah.
So Libertad has the beautiful board. I don't have one in front of me, but say for instance, you have the border that you want to show on the Libertad.
Yeah.
And you have one in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see that border.
Let me do a close up here then. And
yeah.
So,
all right. Is that the older Libertad?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about the one with the shields in the back. Okay, so that's the one with the one with the shield in the back is real important because people love that being displayed.
Right? Yes. Okay. Got you. Yes. On the very, yes, exactly. I see.
Right. So when you have that Libertad, I have to make sure that that band is going to be thick enough to make sure all of those crests are showed. Right. So sometimes it's going to be a thicker band. So that may cover more of the finger. So I can make it happen. I can show more of the coin detail, but it may be a thicker band where your finger feel comfortable in that.
Okay.
So that's why I asked. And now some people say I need all this detail shown. That means I have to punch a smaller hole.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. That's what I was wondering. So you can, if you work it hard enough in a little bit more thickness, you can work some of the inner ring out, basically, kind of.
Right.
Interesting.
So it all depends on, if I can make that punch just a little smaller to get more detail. That's a little harder work, but it can be done. I would just have to do a lot more stretching of that punch once I'm folding the coin. If detail is important.
Here we go. Found it.
There we go. So as you see, all of the crest, they're going around there. The center portion is very important too, because people like that center portion to be protected, because I may want to make a pendant out of the eagle attacking the snake.
Okay.
But as you see, the Unidos Mexicanos is going around of it, right? That one needs to be protected as well. If we lift it up a little bit more, there we go.
Sorry.
So I may want to keep those words along with the ring. Some people always want the emblems. So I got to make sure that I punch out the eagle and the snake just enough that I protect all the words. So it all depends on what the customer wants.
Gotcha. Yeah. So kind of between that motto there and that's kind of what you generally have to work with. And it's a little bit harder, and it would be a little bit thicker if you need to pull some of that detail from the inner out.
There you go. So it'd be a thicker band. So if you want a band to only focus on the emblems, I would have to do a bigger punch, maybe 2 punches, to get a center punch of the eagle, and then get a second punch that will go around to the emblems. So yeah, it's a little bit more work, but it can be done.
Okay, cool. Very interesting. All right, let me bring you back up here. Okay, what's next? Yeah, so I guess I'll just push in from there on. I'm wanting, so I'm getting, I want a coin ring from you.
Okay.
And welcome in, Brown Sugar. And
Brown sugar.
I'm into the ancient rings, ancient coins.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that it's kind of probably again pushing you pushing you out of the ring a little bit further, but what do you think about that? Do you think that do you think an old metal, like usually the coins that I'm looking at are from what I understand pretty good metal. I think they would be above 80%, like you're saying.
Okay.
And but I mean, we're talking about an ancient coin. And I know some of them, the metal is not, it can be kind of crystallized, from that area. So obviously that is out. But I'm very, and I'm not going to take a nice coin that's, that's really, really nice. And, I'm not looking to, like you say, find that one rare coin and ruin it,
Right. Oh my goodness. They
But
probably cancel my show.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, for me, that's where my interest lies, and man, I was just thinking about that. I could go get a normal coin or a new coin, or there's a lot of different design. But man, if I could get an ancient coin ring like that, I think that would be awesome. So,
Wow.
what do you think about that?
That's interesting. I'm up for new challenges, when it comes down to that. It'd be the first one that I do of an ancient coin, right?
Yeah.
Because you made some good points on the crystallization of the silver.
Yeah.
Right? Because, we mint our coins different over the years. It's like a sandwich, right? And even some coins that we make, even as I start to make the coins, it starts to crack in certain areas. And one thing about this coin here that you're showing right now,
Yeah.
you see how the high relief,
Yep.
right? How high it sits off the coin.
Way high relief.
Right. So now you have to think about when it's time to fold that coin, will it be parts that will be thick and thin? Which parts will withstand the stretch? What parts will rip before I can stretch it to that
Okay.
point?
Very interesting.
Because that relief sits up high, just like the hardest coin rings to do for a beginner is the JFK $50 and the Benjamin Franklin, because Benjamin Franklin big head comes off that daggone coin pretty high. But other parts of the coin are flat. So as soon as you start to try to bend it, it gets wobbly. We call it the
Sure.
wobbly effect.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
So it's a thick and thin of the coin, which causes a problem for all new coin ring creators. So if once you master how to do the exact punch and fold, and then you start to shape it, if you can get past that point, you got a good looking ring. If you have trouble, that thick and thin, the pen, it may rip on you. It may start to wobble and wave on you. Now you got some work. You got to learn how to bring symmetry back to the coin ring. That's why some coin rings cost $50 and some coin rings cost $150.
Sure.
It could be an older coin because I got to pay for a coin. If I mess it up, I got to find another coin to do another one with, or it's because of the difficulty of the coin.
Very, very interesting. We got some good questions here. I'm sorry if I don't get to all your questions, guys. I'll try to get some of them here. We got Arc Silver Gold Osmium. This is a precious metals dealer in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
All the good information coming from them. Thanks
Yeah,
for exposing them to the channel, because I've learned a lot since I've been watching on your channel, and also I think I've watched also on Salivate Metals.
Yep. Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. Great. Yeah, he's wondering here, JT's ring seems excellent value. Can we send coins to be made into rings?
You sure can. Yes. I am getting a coin sent to me to should be last week. It was sent Friday. So people send certain coins because they have certain dates. Maybe 2008 rings a bell. Maybe the year they got married, so they have an American Silver Eagle. They like to send that in to me, and it also cuts the cost of the work because I don't have to buy the coin anymore, right?
Yeah.
So they send me a coin. I see what they want done, and I can create it, pay them for the labor, and I send it back. So yes, I do that as well.
Awesome. Awesome. West Texas says a toned ASC would look good. I'm sure you've done probably some.
Yeah.
And you got one coming up here, you said, right?
Yeah, I have a 2008 coming up. I have to make it to a 9.5. I just went to go purchase one because I always buy another one. That's my insurance policy. And if nothing happens, guess what? I throw it in my stack. So, yes, a 2008 American Silver Eagle video should be coming up on the channel soon.
Cool.